tonight. We've got a whole box of 1991 Fleer baseball to rip through tonight. Plus, I've got probably about 15, 20 other packs to go through as well. We've got Daryl. He's holding down Coco Corner over here. So if we get anybody that needs to go his way, he'll be sure to keep them company over here. So let's get to it. In each wax box, of course, 36 packs. Let's see what the over-under is on how many provisions we're going to pull. I was in the mood to do this box tonight, so I figured maybe y'all want to come along and get blinded by the bright neon yellow tonight. So looking for provisions, obviously, and looking for the bonds and the Griffey card, as well as the bow, and some other ones that we might set aside as well. But we got a lot to get through, so I'm not going to stop on everybody. We'll just get to going. Hope you're enjoying your Monday night, and thanks for coming in and watching. When you do, Red Sox sticker, not much happening in pack 1. Let's get on to pack 2. Still some other decent cards in here. This is a set that either you love it or you hate it. There's Dale Murphy. Most people hate it, but if it wasn't for the provisions, I would probably, oh, looks like we've got something black coming, so we might hit something right off the bat here. Ben McDonald, and we get a provision in pack number 2 of the night. We get us a sticker's going to be the Brewers. We get us a Donnie baseball provision. That was a nice one. Let me get that in a sleeve and tediously make sure that I don't get a corner. And we'll put old Donnie, pull old Donnie away. And provision number 1 of the night. Pack 2. That did not take long. So let's see. I'm betting that what's going on, Mike? I'm betting that we get 4 in a box. Let me know what you think we're gonna get. What up, Dewey? Let's see what I think 4 is gonna be the number for the over and under on the provisions out of 1 box. But we shall see. Some very off-centered cards. There's Ellis Burks, Greg Olson, Steve Decker, Cliff Young, Jim Eisenreich from the Royals, Lance Johnson. Like I said, I'm going to go through them at a fairly good clip tonight. I know some people that aren't real wild about this set, but I do have some other packs. But I have, gosh, I think maybe 20 boxes of these left to search. So I figured if I was going to do a whole box, maybe some of y'all would like to watch. Rick Honeycutt, feel like we had this pack. Ron Robinson, Pete Smith. Now the card that I am looking for is the bonds and the yellow and brown, the bonds and the Griffey card that's turned horizontal like that. I am looking for one of those to be able to send in on my next order to good old Take Your Money PSA. Sammy Sosa, wildly off-centered. Expo is going to be the stickers on that one. And let's keep pressing. 1 provision down out of, what we got, 3 packs now? That looks, no. I thought maybe we had a provision on the front of that one. We don't. I have not went through this box, so this box is as pure as going to get from a case, so we should get a really good idea how many provisions are in each box. There's old Roger. We'll sit him over there with Daryl in Coco Corner. I know he had other problems, but you know, he can go over there. There's one of my favorites, Paul Assenmacher, Jose Lind, Denny Walling, Derek Bell, Dave Hansen. If you're just joining us, you might want to go get your sunglasses. Going to be a little bright tonight. There's Bobby Bowe, Mike Huff, Mookie Wilson, Steve Wilson, Matt Williams, sticker of the Padres. And we'll keep on moving. We'll get through about 6 of these, and I'll start opening some other stuff too. See what we can get into. Ron Oyster, Chuck Malone, Wanna Go Stowe, Todd Stottlemyre, Tim Belcher. Tim feels like he's stuck. Frank Viola with the Mets. Yeah, these were cheap back in the day. There's Gary Thurman for my Royals. Still pretty cheap. Still pretty cheap rip. They were, these boxes could be had. I think when I bought a case, shoot, I want to say I might have paid, what, 10 bucks a box, 15 bucks a box maybe. When I bought, hey, look, this got the Royals on the back. It's going to be a good pack. And now, I mean, if you want to get one rushed to your door, you're probably going to pay around 30 bucks for it. But there's still plenty of people selling them for 20. They just surged with the Provision push a while ago, a few months ago around Thanksgiving. That escalated things on these cards a little bit, but still pretty cheap box. A lot of fun. Ryan Sandberg and Fielder card. Jamie Moyer, Tony Castillo, Greg Smith, and there's the Royals. So that'll get set to the side. All right, let's do a different pack. Let's see what we got. First up tonight is going to be 1989 Bowman. Can we pull us a Griffey rookie out of this one? There's the busted gum for all the gum people, the gum fans. Ooh, look at the corner of this pack. I almost hope we don't get a Griffey because I don't know if you can see that or not. It's kind of hard, but yikes. The corners of these are trashed. There is, who is that? That's Bobby Bowe, isn't it? Yeah, Bobby Bowe, Dave Steve. Ooh, I'm looking at the corners. Well, you can see pretty bad on these. So, of course, knowing our luck here, we'll probably pull the Griffey out of this one. There is Ron Gant. There's a busted up corner of Ed Sprague, Mitch Williams, Rafael Palmeiro. Man, the corners of these are just trashed. Who's that? Glenn Braggs. That's Smiley, isn't it? Yep, that's old John Smiley. So, womp womp of a pack. Yeah, real busted pack. Oh, one more random one here. How about 91 Score Series 2? So we can find us a bow breaker insert out of this one. Would be nice to start us off. Last time I was with you, we had a pretty good night. Pulled some pretty decent cards that night. Bobby Witt. Oh, looks like we have a dream team coming up. Randy Myers, Storm Davis. Yep, there's a dream team. This is going to be the set I do after I get done with that Provision set. After I get a set to my liking, I'm going after the dream team set. John Dobson, Terry Steinbach, Bill Doran, Mark Guthrie, Kevin Belcher prospects, Scott Anderson, Jeff Shaw, a little scratchy piece, Dave Bergman, Jesse Orozco, Tony Castillo. Yeah, I really like the Dream Team cards. I think what I'm going to do with the Dream Teams is I'm going to have a set graded. Again, I don't care if they're 9s or 10s, as long as they're just decent grades, so I can display them. I'm going to do those in man, mine's blanking here. GSC with the tuxedos, not PSA. All right, back to more green screening. Let's see. We're about maybe not even a quarter of the way through, I don't think. There's Hojo, Jerry Reed. Looks like he might have been playing with some of Daryl's Coco. Brady Anderson, Trevor Wilson. There's old Bert. Hey, look, there's Bo. We get us a Bo. We'll put Bo. Bo cannot go over there with Daryl. Bo was never a problem. He does not go in that section. He'll go over there. Jason Grimsley, a very skinny Luis Gonzalez. And there's Benito Santiago showing up a lot for us, it looks like, tonight. And the quad sticker for your folders for your kids. I'm trying to give some of those to my daughter to put on her. I was trying to make it look like a Trapper Keeper, and these things stick for about all of 5 seconds. So they are straight garbage. Let's see what we got in this one. Like I said, if you're just joining us, this is not a box that I have I've rummaged through or anything. So we should get a pretty good, accurate count on how many Provisions are going to be here. Yeah, I need that. I need that Bonds and Griffey card well centered. That's one I want to get done. I want to get in a holder so I can put it by. I did get a bow back in a 9 not that long ago, and just like to kind of do one set and then move on to another one. It's kind of the way I do it. And I'm missing the finishing out the Provisions, and I'm missing that Griffey Bonds duo card in a good in a nice slab. So again, not looking really for 10s, just for displays. Man, we're running cold. We started off hot with a Donnie, and now we haven't. Is there a air card in the set of him? Did not know that. Lenny Dykstra, Carlos Garcia. Well, if you see it, you let me know, because unlike like 89 Fleer and some of them that I know all the errors, this is one that I do not know if there's any big errors in this. I am absolutely clueless of errors in 91 Fleer. Let's see, a couple more here. I'm looking before I open these to see if there's a Provision on the front of these packs. That's about all I'm trying to pay attention to before we go. Greg Harris. Whoop, look, I've skipped somebody. Skipped Dwight Smith. Birth year error. There we go. Okay, so if I see him, we'll sit him to the side. There's Ozzy, Julio Franco. There's Bobby. Oh wow, that is quite the photo. Joe, it was picture day, my man. Like that. It's an interesting photo. Von Hayes, Gary Pettis, Charlie Brandt, used to play for the Royals, Jeff Pico, Pedro Munoz, Kevin Moss, and Gerald Perry for the Royals, and a Rangers sticker. Do like the Aussie, though. All right, and we keep on keeping on. The Yankees sticker on the back. Man, not seeing any black in this one either. Bob Boone. Unlike the 91 Fleer, there's Wade Boggs. Every time I talk, see somebody pops out. We'll stick him over there with Ozzy. 91 Fleer in football also had the All-Pro cards as well as the Provision. So you were chasing two inserts in the football, which makes it a little easier to hit. Basketball had the Provisions as well. Probably won't try to fight through the basketball set. Just not really a basketball guy. I like some of the older stuff from the 70s, but once I got past Jordan, I was a little out of basketball. But Jordan is in some of those sets. But 91 Fleer, yes, you're only for baseball hunting Provisions or hunting your favorite star. We'll open two more of these and we'll get something else out here. If we can't find something good. Let's see. Oop, I do see something. Kevin Burse. I do not remember that name, nor do I remember seeing that card. All right, who we got? Should we slow roll it? Who we get? Ooh, Eric Davis. I like that one. So Provision number 2 on the night is going to be Mr. Eric Davis for the Reds. Not as well centered as the Donnie, but still a nice card, man. Love this artwork of this set. That's why I have so many of these stinking boxes. Okay, let me move Denny over and we'll put Eric Davis right there. Now the card looks like it's miscut, but it's not. Just put it in there crooked. All right, Dave Winfield. Not a bad pack so far. Willie McGee, Francisco Cabrera. Oh, there's Dwight Gooden. He can go over in Coco Corner over here with Daryl. We're gonna put him over there. There we go. Keep all those guys. Yes, we are, dude. We are like super close to 1,000. I mean, for everybody to tell their mom and them to go subscribe, we'd be there tonight. And I've got some boxes inbound for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Trying to make it as big as I can for y'all. And that video is going to come out next week. And hopefully, by this time next week, maybe we're doing the giveaway, the 1,000 sub giveaway. Not my intention when I started this was just to have a little fun, but I mean, now it's kind of become a goal, and then from there we'll work on see if maybe we can get this thing monetized too. But that's a whole nother story. All right, 1990 score. Let's see. We found the bow breaker the last break we did, and I have not opened another one of those packs, but I think we found that in a rack pack in the last live that we did. I don't think we found it in a actual bag pack, so maybe we've got a chance for that. We did find 2 Frank Thomas rookies that night too. Alvaro Espinoza, there's Alan Trammell, Jody Reed, Will Clark. Hey, that's not bad. Will Oh, look, another Aussie. I'm making a pile of my star cards over here off screen. There's another Aussie. Hey, there's Bo again. We get another Bo. So we are we got 2 Bows already. But we will not get the shoulder pads card or the Frank Thomas because it's right here on this spot in every pack. Greg Matthews, Steve Rosenberg, Doug Bear, Don Robinson, Mike Aldred. There's Alvin Davis, Mike Morgan. There's Ken Griffey Sr. It'd be cool if we got him, son right behind him. No, because Griffey comes in the blue. But nope, we're going to get Gerald Clark. As you know, Dewey, Bo is my guy. I was always a Royals fan because I grew up in that area, but was not a fan of Mr. George Brett for some personal reasons. Got to meet the guy a couple times and just did not rub me the right way, even as a kid. But when Bo came to town, it changed everything. And back in those days, George Bell, also like some of the newer Royals, but I don't get into the newer stuff. Hey, there's Daryl. There's our local Betty White subscriber right there. We put him over there. There's Kevin Wickender. Don't remember that. Louis Aquino. Don Paul. Yeah, the straw. I'm sure he used quite a few straws in his day too. Lee Smith. Rafael Palmeiro. Carlos Hernandez. And Jose Rio. Wait a minute. Who was it? No, it was Uribe that we're looking for. Uribe we're looking for, not Rio. And the Dodgers. The Dodgers sticker there. Let's see. Good old Daryl. You know, I make fun of Daryl Strawberry a lot, but I used to really like him as a kid. And but we didn't share the same habits later in life. But I do like old Daryl. I like his old cards. Like, as a matter of fact, I like that 83 Topps traded card that's on the back of that thing. I've got one, but I've got one from back in the 80s, and it's not a great copy, but sets have gotten insane in 83 Topps traded to be able to get another one. There's Denny Martinez, Leo Gomez, Mark Guthrie. There's old Doug. Mike Scioscia saying that he's right about something. There's Pat Borders. Keith Brown. Wow, that is a very crisp-looking card compared to the ones before. Like, the color and everything looks fantastic. Wow, that looks really different. That's not the screen. That is the difference of the colors. Wow, that card looks awful sharp compared to the ones around it. Gary Ward, Tim Burke, Brian Hallman, Terry Steinbach. Yeah, it's terrible. There's the skinny Luis Gonzalez again, and another Benny Santiago. Yeah, the color difference is amazing. And I sent a few off. I've got like 3 orders at PSA, and I know it said it was taking, 50 to 60 days or whatever when I sent them in, but I figured we'd get some of them back by now. And I did experiment. Corner of this one's busted. I did experiment with some of these 91 Fleers. I think I sent in 2 91 Fleers to kind of help myself gauge maybe if they were going to ding for the miscoloration. Oh, I see black in here. We're going to get something else. Kevin Brown. I hope it's not as beat up as the corner of that card is. There's Nick, Mike Marshall, Dion James, Mike Perez, Joey Cora. I thought I saw a black border in here. Sandy Alomar. Yep, there it is. Who we getting? We getting Bo. Ooh, we're getting Ruben Sierra. Provision. So we're on Provision number 3. Little Daryl Strawberry blend on this card, but other than that, it's a pretty sharp little card. Not a bad card. I like that. Let's see. So we've gotten 3. And 3, yeah, smoking bats. Yeah, maybe we ought to put, keep that away from Daryl. Anything smoking. All right. I think Daryl's into the smoking. I think Daryl's into doing things a different way. All right, Ruben, we'll sit you over there. All right. Dave Otto, Mark Grant, Mark Carrion, Jody Reed, and Craig Worthington. So we have 3 provisions, and we're just shy. I'll open these last 2, and that'll put us at halfway. We're just shy of half a box. What did I say? I said 4? I think I said 4. I said 3 or 4. So if you get more than 4, that's actually pretty good for a 91 Fleer box. Said in the football, you might only get 1 or 2 because you might get a lot of the All-Pro cards instead. I've got a couple boxes in 91 Fleer basketball. We ought to try one of those one night and see See how many we get out of there, too. Terry Leach. There's B.J. Surhoff. Trevor Wilson. Oh, weird print marks. Almost looks like a turnback symbol. Or Bert again. Bert's serious in that photo. Oh, another bow. And see the difference in the clarity of the bow? This one's got white marks on it. And, well, here. Let me grab the other bow. We have another bow hiding back here. There's your quality control from 1991 Fleer. This one's bright, vibrant. I guess we can use the word vibrant. And this one is faded and much print defects on it. But it's still a bow nonetheless. So we will sit bow with it. Jack McDowell, Brian Harvey, Joe head to the clink. There's Howard Johnson again. Jerry Reed still with those mystical eyes, looking like maybe he's maybe we're just here. We'll just put. I think he probably was hanging out with Daryl. We'll put Daryl. Put him over there with Daryl. Brady Anderson, and another quad sticker for you tonight. We've gotten 3 Royal stickers. All right, last one for half the box. We'll open some other stuff. If you're just joining us, yes, you have made it to a full box rip of 1991 Fleer. As exciting as that probably doesn't sound to some of y'all. Pretty cool little box to open. Terry Schumpert, Mike Heath, David Hollins, Eric Anthony, Thomas Howard. Looked like the photographer was like standing in the same spot when he took when he went to every one of these games. Roy Smith, like he was standing in the same spot when he took old Bert's picture too. Mark Knudsen, Jimmy Jones, Eric Davis. Hey, I like Eric Davis. We'll put Eric Davis over there. And Chet Lemon. Finishing that one off on the Twins sticker. All right, we got through half of that. Let's jump into something else. Let's jump into some stickers. This is 86 or 87? This is 87. Yeah, well, it says it right there on the front if I'd have read the front. 87 star stickers. Looking for the bow with the Larkin. It's their rookie sticker. We've yet to pull it out of this box. Maybe tonight is the night. There's Tony Gwynn. Say it every time, but if you want something interesting, neat to chase, if you're into oddities of the 80s, these are very hard cards to get in any kind of a grade, and you'll kind of see why. Like, they have these little blue dots and whatnot on them. We'll put Tony Gwynn up there. He deserves to be up there. Oh, so does Fernando. This might be all stars. So Mel Hall with a see-through shirt there. And Adobe McDowell, Greg Harris. And that's all you get. You get 5 stickers, and they look just like a card on the back. Gives you all the stats and all that good stuff. Apparently there's 120 of these at least, but something different if you're looking to chase something different from the junk wax era. Here we go. Getting much junkier than this. 1990 Topps. No, it's not oh, there's gum. Oh, the gum looks nice in this one. Some fancy gum. Oh, no, we got a little mold on the back. But the cards aren't destroyed in this pack. Let's see if we can find us a Griffey. I've not pulled a Griffey out of this box either, I don't think. There's Pat Tabler for the Royals. And Gary Carter. Very nice Gary Carter. Nicely centered. There's Fernando. He's showing up a lot tonight. Spires. Bruce Hurst. Claudel Washington. Tony Fernandez. Mike Dyer. Yeah, I like these 90 Topps. If you buy them, people are still in such a craze. They're trying to find these Frank Thomas no name on front cards, and I wish that more people would understand that you're never going to find it in a rack pack. You're never going to find it in a cello pack. You're only going to find them in the very early Northeast versions of boxes of 90 Topps, and that's what drives the price of these up. Is because people think, hey, there's Jose Canseco. He's got his own issues. He'll go over there in Daryl's corner. But anyway, getting back to it, you're only going to find those. It's a 1 in a million pull. I do follow the what is it? The Past is Alive. They do their search for the no name card. I hope that guy hits it as much as he's put in to trying to find one of those. I hope that guy gets one on that channel. How about 90 Donruss? Let's see if maybe I can miss another error card in this one. Now, if you go look on unlike card information, I don't know what that website's called that I always look at, but if you go looking for error cards, like I'm big into 87, 88, 89. That's kind of like the years I really like the most. And so 89 Fleer has maybe 12, right? 12 total errors. This set has 10 pages. 10 pages of errors as far as $19.99. Yaz was the puzzle, but and they're all like stupid things. They're like on the back here, it won't have the dot by the ink, or like it didn't finish the black all the way across. No, to me those aren't errors. Like I want to see like the Ripken F-Face or the Tom Glavine switcheroo John Smoltz cars. Like yeah, that I like. I do know the one that I would like to have is the Nolan Ryan that's got the Diamond Kings back on the front of the K card. So maybe we can find that. Kurt Ford. This is an early run box because we have found the Glavine Swaparoo MVP. There's Jerome Walton, Kurt McCaskill. There's old Barry Bonds. Barry, you can go ahead and join them over there. There you go. Okay, Don Carmen, Gary Eve. I don't remember that name. Maybe I should. Greg Olson, and we all thought he was going to be something, didn't we? Glenn Braggs, Jim. Oh, that's Jim Traber. Never mind. Andy McGaffigan, looking through this phone, looking at cursive, it throws me off. Zane Smith, Jack Morris, Ron Darling, Dan Pasqua, with a little bit of extra waxy wax left on the back of that one. So we get a buried ad to the Coco Corner over there. All right, let's get back to this. We've still got plenty of packs of other stuff too, but let's see if we finish this box out. Maybe we get us another Provision. Provision's getting a heck of a glare on them back there, but we want to be able to show those off. All right, we're on to the second half of the box. I said 4. Dewey confirmed it. Let's see if we can hit a 4th one here in this one. George is looking for the ball there on that one. There's Dave Getty, Hal Morris, Lloyd Mosby, Tom Foley. All I can think about this is there's a place here called Tomfooleries. And every time I see that man's name, it makes me think of that place. It's a place to take your kids to. Dennis Eckersley, Marquise Grissom, very serious there in BP. Randy Milligan, Gary Gaetti, Ted Power. We're seeing some cards we haven't seen. Kirk Gibson, I say it all the time, man. Kirk always has great cards, great action photos. He's always in this position or a little further out of his swing. But man, I'm convinced that card producers in the 80s and 90s loved to give Kirk Gibson great photos, which is cool. I like Kirk Gibson. One of the most fond memories I have. I could tell you exactly where I was when he hit that home run in the World Series game. Take myself right back to watching that on my little TV that I had back in the day. All right, Mike Sharpison, Kelly Gruber, Dave Burba, Les Lancaster, Rick Rochelle, Todd Beziner, Glenn Wilson. We still haven't seen the Zane Smith looking awful serious too. We still haven't seen the Bonds and the Griffey. Jimmy Key. We haven't even seen Griffey. Mickey Hatcher, Andy Bennis, Kevin Elster, more quad stickers to get us out of that one. We're 6 away to the last stack here. I got a feeling we're going to find 2 more. I think we're going to get 2 more out of this. 2 more, and I'm going to get me a nice, clean, crisp Griffey Bonds card to go with it. Bill Swift. There's Dave Henderson. Larry Walker. John Mitchell. I'll tell you one thing I don't need is Will Clark Provision out of this. I have plenty of those. Neil Heaton, Lenny Harris. Actually, when I went and grabbed this box here, I was looking for, I've got a couple cases of Rack Pack boxes, and I was actually going to do us one better tonight and get another Rack Pack box out and see if maybe we could duplicate the Will Clark Provisions. But I came across this box first. I was like, we'll just do a wax box. Mark Leonard, Paul O'Neill, Wes Chamberlain, Rafael Ramirez. Quad sticker again on that. So that'll be in a future video for us, future live. I'm experimenting with something tonight. I want y'all, if y'all ever had lives, let me know. I'm convinced I'm on to something, and maybe it's just me overthinking things. But every time that I go horizontal with the camera, as I hit it, every time I go horizontal with the camera like I am now, so I can, catch more things on the screen, the views are way down versus if I just turn it and I video it straight up and down. I don't know what it is, but I'm convinced of this, that if you shoot horizontally, it, for some reason, I don't know if YouTube just doesn't like it or what. I know, less talking, more showing cars. But I'm gonna put it to the test again tonight, because I'd rather film this way, of course, than the other way, because you can't get much in on the screen. But I don't know. Just something I'm learning as I'm new to this. Derek Lindquist, David Cohn, very old Tommy Flash Gordon, Scott Fletcher, Jeff Reardon, Shannon Dunstan, still on Jeff Monta. Oh, man, he hasn't shown up. Tom Pagnozzi, John Russell, Jim Poole, Tim Vatcher, Jim Vatcher. Think for a second, because I thought I had my notifications off, and yes, we're still new at this, so sorry if that went mute for just a second, but I thought I had everything off. Well, I thought maybe we had Provision on this one. All right, one more of these and we'll open some other stuff. Hope y'all are having a good start to your week. Weather's kind of calmed down here in south, very deep south USA. So I know it's still a little wonky up in the Midwest and the Northeast. So hope you're staying warm where you're at. Thanks for joining us and having a little fun looking at some bright yellow cards tonight. Snow's melting. Yeah, it closed everything down here. We got maybe an inch of snow, which is very rare for South Texas. And it closed everything down before it even snowed. I went to bed and there was just a dusting on our deck. And of course the kids were excited. They got a day off. And it was all good fun. But yeah, there was barely enough to even make a snowman that even fit in my kitchen freezer that the kids decided they had to keep. So now I have a big clump of snow in my freezer. As I digress. But yes, it was a little bizarre. We get it every once in a while. We got the snowpocalypse a few years back, but I miss it sometimes, and I don't miss it. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Missouri, and love to be up there right now celebrating with the people, with the Chiefs. But I'll be honest, man, I'm a big time Chiefs fan, and I've seen it all, and I just think that this one's not really earned. This one the refs are helping more than anything with. So 93 Fleer. All right, let's see if we can find another Provision. Less talking, more showing cards. Oh, we're stuck a little bit. Howard Johnson. Oh, yeah, we are pretty stuck in this one. And it's weird because, like, some packs are not that bad, and then some packs are. Mike's stuck. Scott Erickson. There's Kevin Napier for the Royals. Is he stuck? Nope. Greg Olson. Come on, Greg, let go. Who are you holding on to, Greg? Wes Chamberlain. Bob McClure. Well, you're going to be seeing a lot more 93 Fleer as soon as I get done with 92 and 91, 92 Fleer. I have a bunch of these, too. Greg Olson. Jeff Nelson. Candy Maldonado. Chris Hammond. Oh, Chris is stuck, too. Pedro Estacio is who he's stuck to. I do like the backs of these cards, too. I think they did a good job with these. In comparison, we're 2 years removed from this. This is what we got to in 2 years. So they did make improvements in the Fleer product. Let's see. How about 87 Donruss? Maybe we can find us a bow out of this one here. A bow or a Bonds or a Larkin. Something interesting. Keep seeming to pull I'm on a run of packs where I keep finding like the Don Mattingly and the Pete Rose cards out of this box. So maybe we're still on that run. Don't know. Clemente's the puzzle. If you never put that before, got about 1,000 of those I could send you. Roger Mason. Again, we find us. There's Terry Puel. We find us a bow in this. Joel Skinner. Gene Garber, still one of my favorite sets. Jimmy Jones, Jose Rio, Bob Forsch, Bob Browner, Mark McLemore, the corner of that one's tore up. Daryl Porter, Lance Parrish, Terry Kennedy, no go for a no-bow today. Rance Mulkins, no Bonds, no Bow, no Larkin out of that one. That one was a womp of a pack. All right, back to 91 Flair. Back to 91 Flair. When we get done with this little bit right here, then we're 3/4 of the way done. Let's see. Man, somebody got me thinking about this. I've been thinking. I still haven't came up with an answer. I got to ask the last live. What's the best junk wax card you've ever pulled? And I've been thinking about that a lot the last couple of weeks, and I'm trying to come up with an answer to that. Lee Stevens. Man, why do I feel like these are stuck? Kurt Stillwell, Cecil Fielder, Dickie Thon, Mark Parent, Jesse Barfield, Danny Gladden, Paul Molitor. Yeah, so we get Robin and Paul in the same. We did. Got Robin and Paul in the same pack. Mike Witt, Norm Carlton, Dan Petrie, and the Brewers sticker. Going to show up in that one. 3 more to 3/4. And we've come up a little dry lately in the hunt for Provision number 4. Edgar Martinez, Mike Moore, Spike Owen, Rene Gonzalez, Junior Ortiz. Every one of these seems like has a little white dot on it. Fernando showing up again. Luis Sojo, Jay Buhner. There's Dave Anderson. Glenn Braggs, Steve Lake, Bill Gulkson, Colby Ward, and the Tribe. Finishing that one off. Come on, Provision number 4. We know you're hiding in here. Let's see where you're at. Expos sticker. I know we got some Expos fans that normally are in here with our live. So there's your Expos sticker. There's Travis Fryman. Robin Ventura, very wildly off-centered. Maybe as after he got punched, maybe got a little adjustment there from Nolan. Roger McDowell, Dave Smith, Greg Harris, Jeff Robinson, Shane Mack. Oh, thought we were going to hit it, but nope, that's John Franco and Bobby Thigpen. Chris Sabo, Tony Phillips, Steve Frey, Scott Bradley. Cool photo there. I like that. There's Mark McGuire, as wildly off-centered as the previously mentioned off-centered card. And there's your Expos on the sticker. All right. Let's see. Can we find? Yeah, and that's, man, I'm telling you, like, there's still some value in these ugly things. In PSA 10s, I mean, you're just straight up gambling, sending this junk wax stuff in. I'm not doing it for the money. I also like to learn a little bit along the way with things. So I'll play around with some of these 91 Fleers, and even in football, there's some of the football cards, like the Bo All-Pro cards, like $250 card in PSA 10. Carlos Quintana, Don Robinson. But yeah, the Griffey one I want, it's like $100 and some odd. So I figured, I'm not gonna spend that. That's like 5 more boxes of these. I'll just send one in and see if I get a 9 of it. Bill Pecota, there's Jerry Don Gleaton. Man, the centering is just awesome. Rod Booker, Mike Scott, a guy that I don't think really ever had a really cool photo in any of his cards that I remember. And that's 3/4. So let's get to, hey, I know this is 89 Fleer. Still trying to figure out if this is an error box or not. I believe, I'm confusing myself because I jump back and forth. I stay in the same box until I empty the box. So like I have 50 boxes in there that we're slowly going through. And I think that I found the Randy Johnson tint in here, but I can't be so sure about that. This may not be an error box, but we've yet to find a Ripken out of this, I know. Mike Flanagan, Jim got the Kevin Romine card would tell us a lot too if we found that. Greg Gagne, Jeff Blauser, Glenn Wilson, Bill McGuire, Todd Burrell, Bob Stanley. Oh, I thought that was going to be our good friend Daryl. Daryl Boston, Herb Winningham, Otis Nixon, Alvin Davis. Looking for that 40-40 Conseco card. Brett Butler. All right, Tom Brookins. Is it Mike Heath on the back? That's going to tell us. Nope, this is actually Tom Brookins. So this is a late box. So there's no way we're going to catch a Ripken F face out of this. I'm almost positive, because that is the corrected version of that card, and I believe that got corrected around the same time. There's Fernando again, Mark Williamson, Juan Augusto. Actually, that might be one of the first Tom Brookins cards I have that isn't the My Heath era, so I'm gonna hang on to that. A couple stickers here, as we haven't seen enough stickers tonight. There's the Braves, the Twins, and the Sox. Rex Hudler, Mario Diaz, Scott Garlitz, Steve Cersei, Tim Leary, Waldo Perez. There's Jose, but that's not the Jose we're looking for. The indicator is the 40-40 club that's turned horizontal. Jose Canseco, he can go over here in corner with Daryl. Jeff Pico, Berto Kelly, Ricky Jordan, Adobe McDowell. There's a Glavine rookie. That one's actually pretty well centered. We'll stick Glavine up there. I always like this card, this AAA's card. It's just one of these is not like the other. With Terry Steinbach, he was clearly was late for Juice Day that day. Danny Cox, Luis Medina. There's Keith Hernandez. I think Keith was in the Cocoa Party too for a while, wasn't he? I think we can stick Keith over there in the Bam Bam Party. And Luis Aquino finished that off. Yeah, I like the Glavine. Not a bad little Glavine, pretty well centered. Like I said, and that Tom Brookins is the first one that I've seen in a while that is actually Tom Brookins. Yeah, but wasn't Keith Hernandez was also into the, was it Keith? I thought Keith got caught with a little Colombian Bam Bam once. All right, how about these? If not, then we'll remove him up till further review. All right, 87 league leaders tops. They're little miniature versions of their big brothers of 87 with the wood grain. That's the comparison in the card size. Gary Gaetti. Oh, Gary Carter. I've seen this pack 100 times. It's the Gary pack. Gary Carter, Tim Raines. I think we're gonna have another Gary. Well, who knows? Because Steven's gonna be back on the backside. Spring Fever baseball, little miniature version of those. And then, we're facing each other now. We're gonna be a little sticky. Oh, look, 2 Dwight Goodens. You get them back to back, or you get them face to face actually in this. Willie Wilson and Kirby Puckett. We gotta say Kirby. He can't go on that side. So Kirby. But yeah, you get a face to face Dwight Goodens. Okay. And that's your quality control from 1987. All right, let's get to the last. I can get the box out of the way. We're down to I'll show you like the big breakers do. Oh, look, it's empty. Hang on to that box, though. I'll find something to do with that. And we're down to the last stack. See if we can get a fourth one. Get number 4 in the Provision department tonight. Old Greg Maddux to start us off. Kevin Mitchell, Joe Oliver, Charlie Hayes. And again, we are, if you just joined us, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed, love it if you were. If you want to come spend some more time with us doing things like this, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Maybe you'd be the one that puts us over the 1,000. That'd be kind of cool. I think I was that one time for somebody. I think it was like their 5,000 or something. One of the channels I watched, when I clicked the button, it was kind of cool. But yeah, we'll be doing the giveaway. We'll be doing all the fun stuff. It's taken us a lot longer to get to the 1,000. We raced up to 500, and then just the algorithms and me not being able to do as much as I could kind of kept us a little slow to get to the 1,000. But we're getting there nonetheless. There's Dave Justice, 91 checklist, Jesse Roscoe. There's Bip Roberts, Joe Price. That's a really neat photo of Joel Skinner. Kurt McCaskill, Gene Nelson, Jeff Parrott, John Franco, Tom Bolton, Billy Ripken without an F face and the socks. All right, we've got, what about 8 more packs? 8 more packs to go. And then I've got, I don't know, 10 more packs of other stuff over here. Got some 80s packs that we'll rummage. Uh-oh, this one had a checklist on the front. All right, checklist on the front. Jeff Pico, Pedro Munoz, Kevin Moss, Joel Perry, Julio Franco. No, it was Uribe that we're looking for. There's Bobby Bowe and Barry Larkin. There's that Joe card again. We've seen this pack. Gary Pettis, Charlie Brent, Doug Jones, Jeff Conine, and stickers of Braves. All right, we're almost done with the box, and then we'll be more on to, got some 80, I'm getting $85, $86 out here. We'll do those here in a minute. Didn't bring anything super old out tonight, but brought enough stuff to kill some time. There's Dwight Smith. There's Ozzie Smith. We've seen that a couple times. Carlos Garcia, Ray Langford, Juan Samuel, Dennis Rasmussen, Tom O'Malley, Scott Bankhead, Damon Berryhill, Brett Butler, Mariano Duncan. Is he jumping over Bonds there? It's kind of cool. Lenny Dykstra. And the sticker, more quad stickers than anything. All right, come on, Fourth Pro Vision. Where you at? Where you at? Probably it's like, I'm in the next box. All right, there's Kirk Gibson again. Like the photos. Dwayne Ward, Matt Young, Greg Maddux. We just saw this pack. Joe Oliver, Charlie Hayes, Andy Van Slyke, Greg Wilson. So we have not even had one single Griffey come out of this box. We've got 2 Bows, no Griffey base, and no Griffey Bonds, the horizontal card, in this box yet either. So it just goes to show you. At least you're not out a whole lot of money if those are the cards you're chasing with this set. Ed Winston, Oscar, there's Greg Gagne. Ooh, that one's going to get the award for the worst center of the night, I think. We haven't found an oddball, like a miscut or anything tonight. I've got a whole collection of those now sitting around from our little live breaks. Alvin Davis, there's the Eck, Marquise Grissom. We've seen this pack. Gary Gaetti, Ted Power, Phillies. I think that might be the first time we've seen the Phillies sticker tonight. All right, 3 more of these to go. Then we'll move on to bigger and less brighter things. All right, can we get one more Provision? Greg Gagne, Terry Kennedy, Devon White. There's Mike McFarland from our Royals. Ugh. Barry Jones, Dave Winfield, Willie McGee. I don't think we've seen Willie yet tonight. Dwight Gooden, Tony Pena. Oh, look, I've been sitting here talking. There's another Provision. We're getting Provision number 4. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's Bo. We get the Bo. We get the Bo. We get the Bo. And that's a nice one too. Ooh, I'm out of sleeves. I gotta send him to the side because I don't want to tear this one up. But that is a pretty nice copy. And as far as centering goes, for Provisions, that was dang thing's a little diamond cut. Still a nice card. If you look at it, it's just a little diamond cut, but the centering and stuff was super nice there. You can tell how diamond cut it is on the back, but I don't care. Still a nice one. I'm trying to get a full set of like really clean ones like this, and then a set that's graded. So Bo, where is it, Bo? I'm out of sleeves out here. All right, Bo, you just be careful right there. Stay there. Don't get over here and make bad decisions over there with Daryl. All right, 2 to go, but we got the best one. Well, in my opinion, we got the Bo. So hey, 4 was the number. Ryan Sandberg. Haven't seen him, I don't think. Don Carmen, Danny Darwin. Bo just snuck up on me too. I was sitting here jawing away, and he just kept sliding over with the cards. Normally you'll see it, over there to the side. Fred Lynn, not Mike Flynn. Fred Lynn, Steve Farr. There's another Sosa. And the Reds. Show up in this one. Ooh, pretty excited about that Bo. Man, if that one wasn't diamond cut, that'd be the one for me to send in. That Manley though might be the one out of the ones I have to send in though. I do mark them. Yeah, last pack magic. Let's see if we can summon another one. I do mark them so I can tell if it's like a card that we've pulled on a live together. I've got, that's why you see these dots on the back of some of these. I do have one more top load, but on another sleeve. See some of the dots I have on the back that tells me if we've pulled it together. So that way, if sending a PSA, then we know. I can go back and find the card in the video, and we can kind of do our own research to see if we were right or wrong on what it was. Chris Carpenter, Ryan Sandberg, and Andre Dawson. If you were a Cubs fan, that'd be a really cool card to have in a nice holder. Dick Schofield, Drew Hall. There's Pete Smith, Tom Herr, Rick Honeycutt, Randy Tallman, Ron Robinson, Tom Brookings, Minnesota Twins. So we get 4. Let's see if we can find something else interesting in the other stuff I brought out. How about we find us a Glavine? Let's maybe find us a Glavine rookie. At least we have gum. There is some gum right there. I'll put the gum out. Maybe the gum will summon some more rookies. Now you're gonna have to say the gum is at now and now. I'm just gonna have it off camera so it can make multiple appearances in this video. All right, Eddie Van Slyke, Joe Niekro, Gene Nelson, Daryl Coles. There's Frank White for the Royals. Oh, he's stuck. He's gummed. He's gummed. Ugh. Randy St. Clair. You know who did that to Randy? The gum. The gum did that to Randy. Poor Randy. Tony Pena, Joe Youngblood, Rod Booker, Jeff Reardon, Ozzie Smith. Man, I will eat a whole batch of that gum if we ever find like some real real big one, like one of those autos out of Upper Deck or something. I'd eat some gum. There's Dick Williams manager card on the back of that one. Almost put those in with my star card pile off camera, and we'll just slide him right there. Leave him almost off screen. All right, more provisions. Let's see if we can get 92 Fleer. See if we can get one of those to show up. Is that one of the Roger cards? No. This has got the Roger Clemens career highlights set in it. It's a black card set. It's actually pretty cool little cards. You have a chance of getting some worse bricking in 93 because they use a little more sheen on the cards, but these usually come out okay in these. I like this set. Terry Schubert from the Royals, Andy Ashby, and you will see a lot of these too. As soon as we get done messing around with 91 Fleer, we're on to 92 for sure. There's a really odd looking checklist. Well, I didn't fill up anything in the bottom. You know what would fill up the bottom of this card? The gum. The gum would fill up the bottom of that card quite nicely. Checklist. Russ Swan. Right, there's another Roger with a big old line, big old print line through him. There you go. Coco Corner, you go. Paul O'Neill. Kevin Ward. Mario Diaz. Scott Fletcher. Dave Winfield. That's way late in his career. Dave had been in there since, plugging away in it since, I thought it was 77, 78, I guess, was the first year he played. He did not play in 1989, in case you didn't know that. There's some Dave Winfield trivia for you. And that's, Jim's trying to jump ship there. That's going to do it for 92 Fleer. Let's see. Sleight of hand. There went the gum. How about 86 Donruss? 86 Donruss. See if we can find a Canseco. Out of this one, looks like we're going to find a Jose Cruz. Found a Canseco a few packs back out of this, but this is actually a floor display. So we've got 100 and some odd packs left to go of this one. Hank Aaron, I also have another floor display that I bought not that long ago that I'm keeping together because I'm going to set it up whenever we finish building the new house. There's Eddie Murray. Corners of these are a little dinged, but Eddie deserves to come out there. Jose. Oh, I was going to say, we getting 2 Jose Rios in one pack. There's Hal McRae for the Royals. Rudy Law. Oh, this is my second favorite Donruss set. We'll open my favorite sitting over there after this. This is a close second. Love these cards. Dave Winfield, whew, he's a little off-centered. Just a wee bit. He can go up there with Eddie. Daryl Coles. Hey, Ozzie. That's a nice Ozzie Smith. That's a really nice Ozzie Smith. Put Ozzie back there. Marty Barrett. There's old Bert. And let's finish strong. Greg Gagne. Jose Cruz. Man, finger got stuck on something. Sorry, Atlee. Greg Gagne. Jose Cruz. Really nice Ozzie Smith. Right there. Nice little card. My favorite, though, my favorite is $85. Favorite's got to be $85. I don't know, something about the black. Hey, this looks like a Diamond King on the back. It is. Let's see who it is. Favorite set of all time, right here. Don't know why. I have no idea why. But I got stuck on these cards when I was a kid, and still my favorite ones of all time. And they're very hard to get in nice quality. Rance Mulkins, Luis Sanchez. There's Bruce Burt. I don't know. I just don't remember that name. Jim Wolford. Can we find us Roger rookie? Louis Leal. Mario Soto. You can see the imagery is, far more faded, just a year later. Hey, look, Dave Winfield again. Dave Winfield's been in both packs. Hey, Dave, you can go up there. Dave's wanting some attention. Dave's showing up. Greg's, he's always grows. Rick Cerrone. That's, I'm going to say like a third or fourth year card of his. Rafael Ramirez. Joe Carter. Ed Nunez. Mike Mason. Not a great pack. Not bad, I guess. Mario Soto is going to be the Diamond Kings card, but yeah, just can't get enough of those. The $85. I don't know why. There's none of my rookies are in that class or anything. So it's just the cards I like. $89. Let's see if maybe we can find a Griffey out of this one. Pulled a Griffey on the last live too, out of one of these packs. It was like the first card behind the puzzle piece, I believe. Warren Spahn was the puzzle back in '89. Pat Tabler. There's John Shelby. Rafael Santana. Ellis Burks. Walt Terrell. There's Paul Molitor again. Seen Paul a lot tonight. See, Dave just keeps showing up. Dave in every pack. Tom Foley. That guy, I almost say it every time. Johnny Ray. Kevin Bass. Jose Oquindo. Milt Thompson. Ron Robinson. And some wax on the back of $89. What I got left? I got a few left. Oh, hey, here's something that I know we haven't seen because I just found these. This is, I know I've shown you the Denny's Grand Slam cards from '94, right? This is '97. This is a 3D front and a hologram back. Like I said, we normally do have a whole mess of the '94s, but I've never done one of these on camera. It's got quite a list of star cards. So I think I've forgotten what these cards look like, to be honest with you. But I had a bunch of them. I'll try to keep the suspense. We'll open it. How the pros do it. They got it. Oh, here. Oh, look, because we're gonna get our hit right out the bat. Here we go. John Jaha. Who in the hell was that? John Jaha from the Milwaukee Brewers. As you can see, man, I don't remember this player though. Am I crazy? Maybe. And it's got the hologram on the back. I just don't remember the player though. He was a Texas MVP in '91. But yeah, they're really cool cards. I mean, they're very much like a Sportsflex card because you can see the movement, out of them. But is it Aha? I don't know. Man, I've never seen. I'm sure I've seen this name. He was drafted in the 14th round out of high school, in case you care to know about that. But these are really cool, man. These are a little bit higher class, in my opinion, than just the hologram ones. These are actually really neat. I like these cards. I'd like to find. I'm not so sure. Here, let's look at here. It's like, is Bo available? I don't know. Who did the Royals have in Johnny Damon. Well, this would have been 97. He'd have been gone. Yeah, that's right. He wouldn't have been in there. Yep, he'd have been out. But yeah, cool card nonetheless. We'll set it up there. No, knocking Daryl over. Never mind. We'll sit over here. Okay, what do I got left? Can we find a Jordan? Jordan would be cool. Now, if I find this dang Nolan Ryan card, I'll eat as many sticks of gums as I can shove in my mouth. Love to find the autographed Nolan Ryan card. The Jordan would do it for tonight. Say it every time in case you don't know. If you want to find the Jordan, you got to find the Nolan. Make sure if you're looking for the Jordan cards specifically, make sure it's the Find the Nolan packs, not the, what would have been, Find the Reggie, I think after that. Gaylord Perry Heroes. I don't remember that card. Is that? Oh, that's an insert. H2. That's kind of cool. Gaylord Perry, Heroes of Baseball. You spend so much time thinking about the Jordan card. I forgot there is a couple other inserts out of that. Well, that's really neat. Kind of like that. He pitched for my Royals for a little while during the Pine Tar incident. There's Jeff Conine, his rookie for the Royals. Oh my God, it's the Royals pack. Ugh, George Brett, no thanks. Get rid of him. Scott Sanderson, Luis Rivera. Sorry, I didn't turn him over. There's Ozzie Canseco with his brother. Shimmer and Shine of the American League for us. Joe Oliver. I'm kind of taken back by that Gaylord Perry card. I forgot that they had those in here. Joe McGrain. See, I'm getting so excited. I'm dropping everything. Craig Wilson. Bob Melvin. Steve Bichelle. Mike Walker. So that's a pretty cool little card. I mean, yeah, sure, I'd rather have the Jordan, but I've got a couple of Jordans. I don't know if I have that card. So it's kind of exciting. Get something new. Now, hang on. There it is again. I just want to put it in at random times just to see how many times you're going to have to say gum is at, because now it's at 6142. Haha. All right, 91 Donruss Series 1. As I take the long way around that pack. I like the green better, but we've got Series 1 for us today. Jeff Robinson, Bob Patterson, Juan Steve Lake with his mullet, John Franco. Hey, Diamond Kings of Cecil Field. I'm waiting for Dave Winfield to show up. Mike McFarland for my Royals. Marquise Grissom, Chet Lemon, Tim Cruz. There's a Ripken All-Star. Phil Plantier, rated rookie. Still like the rated rookies. Eric Anthony. Can't beat a rated rookie for a rookie, in my opinion. Even if I was into the new stuff, which I'm not, I would still be chasing the rated rookie stuff for sure. What I got? I feel like did we do this already? Ooh, this sucker's bricked. 88 Scott. No. We didn't do one of these yet tonight. I know what I'm thinking. Tug McGraw. Tug McGraw's Tim McGraw's dad, isn't he? I think. Pretty sure he is. So maybe Tim was there and he didn't know it. Kevin McReynolds, Lee Smith, Alan Trammell, Robin Yount. Man, Robin's showing up a lot today, too. Here's where you get your sticking. Mark McLemore. But it'll pass once you get past this greatest moments in baseball nonsense. Steve Garvey, Larry Owen, Chuck Jackson, Matt Young. Can we get us hey, Randy's always ready. Vaughn Hayes, Bill Buckner, Guy Hoffman. Man, just the consistency of the thickness in the cards. This card feels way thicker than that one does. I got a couple left for us tonight. Let's see if we can find something big. Out of 84 Flair. Let's see. Still think. Now, you all watch this pack. And I know. People aren't resealing old wax. Man, 84, you'd be chasing some good rookies. And if you tell me that you think this is factory wax, it is. Well, this one's better than normal, put it that way. Normally, it's stuck. This one actually feels pretty good. But see how it's like almost like a super glue down onto the bottom there. I think that this box is messed with. I didn't pay anything hardly for this box, maybe like $100. So I'm not getting absolutely beat in it, but I've pulled nothing but like an Andy Van Slyke rookie out of this. There's the Tigers. I do like the stickers at 84. So let's see if we can change my mind, but I don't think we're going to. Tony La Russa. Oh, wow. You know what? I mean, I'm telling him this would have fit. Oh no, it's too big for that one. Tony La Russa, Carlos Diaz, Tim Lawler, and see that card feels like it has the slickness on the front, not this one. Should have been in front. Tim Lawler, Don Baylor, Jim Gantier. Yeah, look how. I mean, well, the centering's semi-consistent though. Jim Sundberg. There's Sixto Lascano. You can find anything. There's Tom Brookings. There's a bench. I mean, not terrible. I like this photo. I like the old ESPN. ESPN microphone in the back. There's Quisenberry for the Royals and Martinez. Kevin McReynolds, that would be a rookie as well, is it not? Yep, that's a Kevin McReynolds rookie. So, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Kiko Garcia. Just, it's not because I'm not pulling anything good out of this box. It's just because some of the, it's a good pack, though. Some of the packs just felt really badly, like glued to me. So, I don't know. Maybe Jerry's still out on that. I don't know. We're going to open them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Here's one I know that wasn't messed with. 86 Fleer. If you buy the Fleer, the 86, 87 Fleers, if you're looking for wax packs and you don't want to pay the extra, which I don't blame you, for a BBC e-box, just go buy you some rack packs because it gives you a level of security that they haven't been messed with. Cleveland sticker. Going to start us off. There's Ernie Riles. Joel Davis. Eric Davis. Hey, that's a nice one. This Eric Davis second-year card. I was going to show you the back of it, but then I dropped it. I do like that. Man, Eric Davis just doesn't want to stay in my hands. There's Terry Pendleton. Barbaro Garby. That's a mouthful there. There's Tom Browning. That would be his rookie second-year card. Second year card. Lewis Thornton. All right, man. We'll see you next time. Hey, just while you're going out here, I'll put the gum right there for you. Chris Chambliss, Gary Maddox, Danny Jackson for the Royals. There's Lenny Dykstra, very muddy uniform. I'm DeJesus, George Wright, Gary Lucas, coming for the road. Yes, it is. And Brooke Jacoby. Well, you left at the right time because that is the last pack I brought out for us tonight. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate you all stopping by, hanging out, having a little fun with us. Like I said, we're super close to the 1,000. Would like to see that get done ASAP so we can get you all some more free stuff. In case you're showing up late, we did get, in my opinion, the best card of the night was the Bo Provision. We got the Donnie Baseball Provision. We got the Eric Davis Provision. And in here somewhere is a Ruben Sierra Provision. So 4 Provisions tonight. That's how many we get out of a box. Until I see you in the next one, thanks so much for the support and all the likes and the views on everything. And we will see you in the next one. Have a good night, everybody.